Okay, I am watching a documentary of prison life, but there is one point I see that is coming across my mind at this moment right now. So, this is the most wanted woman in the world right now. Well, not right now, but at that time. Like, so, anyways, she said something that triggered my head completely. So, I'm gonna continue on to the video, but this has triggered me very hardcore. So, I'm gonna turn the volume up.
I'm generally more educated. I have 5 years of college.
Why did you choose the path that ended you up here?
It was an emotional attachment to someone who, when I found out that he dealt drugs, that I accepted it because I didn't want to lose him.
So at every stage you were aware of where that codependency was taking you?
Yes, I went into the relationship with my eyes open. However, I was very, very naive, and I never thought that it would bring harm to me or anyone that I loved. And like most women, I thought that I could change him. And I asked him to stop selling drugs and to get a real job, and he agreed. And that was the path that I thought we were going on at the time.
Were you aware that there were guns in the house or a gun in the house?
Yeah, I bought the gun. It was my gun. He asked me to buy him a gun.
If someone asked me to buy a gun, my first question would be, A, why me? Why are you asking me to do it? And what are you going to use it for? Mm-hmm. Did you ask those questions?
Yeah. And he told me that I was the only person who didn't have a criminal background, because
Well, that in itself is awfully suspicious.
Well, you can't, in America, you can't buy a firearm legally if you have a felony. And so I was the only person who was legally able to buy it. But
Sure, but I'm talking about the fact that you were being asked to buy a gun by a felon.
The thought of being left alone frightened me more than
Buying a gun, okay?
whatever consequences would come from purchasing a firearm.
What kind of a gun was this?
It was a shotgun that you would use for hunting, like, I think birds. I don't know. I didn't pick it out.
But in the end, it was not used for hunting birds. It was used for shooting two people with whom he was in a disagreement.
Yeah. Well, he had no disagreement with the woman. He said that he shot her just because she was a witness.
The bare fact.
Okay, so that triggered me. Okay, so you can have a firearm that shoots birds, okay? You can have a firearm that shoots deer. But you know what? You're supposed to get a license to shoot deers, certain birds, and to fish. No, I worked in an industry before where I had to do some licensing, okay, on shooting birds, deer, fish. No, not shooting fish, but catching fish. So this is what gets my point. So why don't they make the gun laws to where it's like, if you want to purchase that firearm, you're going to have to purchase something that is related to that gun. Why is it used for, basically? Like, why is that gun used for? If it's a shotgun and a shotgun is supposed to be shooting for birds, well, go get that license to shoot that bird. If you see like some sort of rifle or whatever, like the AKs, don't even get me started with the AKs. Okay? Don't even get me started. But like, there should be a license, first of all, to have something like that. If you have to have a license to fish, to go fishing, and you have to have a license to go hunting, you have to have a license to go shoot some birds, then you should also carry those license on to what the object, whatever you're purchasing the gun from, to go shoot. And that bothers me. I'm so sorry, but this is a documentary of like women in prison and stuff, but this caught my attention 1,000%. Okay, this caught my attention 1,000%. But what do you guys think? What do y'all guys think? Should you have a license to shoot that bird, to shoot the deer, and to hunt, to go hunting? Should you also have a license for that too, in order to purchase a gun? Okay, guys, so I'm not gonna get more into it. Let me know what y'all guys think.